So I would like to share a good thing that God has done in my life. So the promise that I got this new year was, every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you. And right in the first month of the year, the first interview that I had ever attended, I got the job. I got a job with Amazon. And this is my first job. So I'm thankful to God. And thank you all for your prayers every week.
Praise the Lord, everyone. I would like to share like a small testimony. I worked with Google for like 5 years, and then I took a break, and I was trying to give like an interview, but I gave half of the interview, and they said we'll get back to you because we actually froze the hiring. Then I was like, anyway, it's Christmas and my birthday month, November and December. I won't get like a leave if I apply for a job. I just left it there. It's been like 6 months I gave that interview, and most of my colleagues, all of them told me like, you know what, if they say if they get back, they'll get back to you, it's not going to happen. So it was my dream job, because after I left Google, I don't know any place that would give like hybrid or and a two-day week off, which is just Saturday and Sunday. So I specifically wanted Saturday and Sunday because I can come to practice and church too. That was one of the reason I wanted to go and join that company. However, it was just left midway. Then I thought like, maybe this is not God's will in my life that I should get this job. So I was disappointed that I have to look at other places, because I was looking at other places, and most of the places had rotational shift, and I will not get week off Saturday and Sunday. I was thinking, I was praying like, you know, God, if it's your will, I want this job, or I should get a job that could glorify your name, where I can spend time with you at church. Otherwise, I don't know, whatever job I'm going to get next, I'm just going to take it that it's your will. January first week, I started applying for jobs. I think I applied over like 48 to 50 jobs at a time on LinkedIn. However, like after 2 days, I was getting like emails telling like, we reviewed your profile and we are really happy about the skill set that you have. However, we are looking at other candidates. I'm like, what do you mean? You just said you like my profile and you don't want to give me a job. It was like little disappointing for like two to 3 days. I'm like, you know what? I was just a little fed up, and I took a break, thinking that, you know what, I'm just not going to think about job or anything. So after a week, I got a call from the same company that I gave interview for, and they were like, are you still available? Did you join any other company? I'm like, yeah, I did not. I'm still looking for a job. Then I'm like, I asked them, the HR was like, so you're willing to work, is it? I'm like, yes. How are you, by the way? You called me after 6 months. And she was like, oh yeah, sorry, I'm good, like how are you and all that. Then I had my interview that I was actually going ahead and giving for. So I'm from a marketing background, which is digital marketing. I was previously doing Google Ads, which is paid search. Then she told me like, can you go ahead and study a few more subjects, like, other things like, Microsoft ads and also SA360. There are a couple of them, so many, Meta ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, which I'm not certified on, but still she said like, you have to get a certification. I went to Udemy, bought courses, started studying entirely for the interview. And on Friday, my interview is scheduled for the client, and I did not get a call. She called me back and she told me like, the client actually declined, that she doesn't want to take your interview. I'm like, what do you mean? You scheduled the interview? Then she told like, the client is like not willing to take you for this specific role, because previously I was into the training department. I was a training coordinator for Google vendor operations. So you were doing some kind of project management and HR, and also managing the HR operations and all that stuff. So you're part of operations, and we don't want you for like anything like digital marketing itself, but we don't want you to manage accounts. I'm like, so what do you mean? Will I not get a job? So I was like, what is this? They're just calling me after 6 months and they're telling like I was just, all these thoughts were going ahead. And then she told me like, the client want to give you an interview for project management. I'm like, what? And what do you mean? And like, this is a level up role for what you're actually going ahead and giving interview. I'm like, I'm not qualified for that. I don't have experience for that. Then she said, no, she thinks you have that kind of skill set and you have the capability. And then she said like, please prepare for project management. I don't know anything about project management. And then again, I went ahead and studied further, and then finally the interview was scheduled. After the interview scheduled, there were 5 people scheduled in my Microsoft Google meeting that was happening. And then for around about an hour, they kept asking me questions, which I don't know anything about. They were like, if you were in this situation, what you'll do? If you're in this situation, what do you do? If you were there like this, what you'll do? I'm like, bhai, I didn't manage any project. Why are you asking me the questions? But still, whatever I knew, I responded. And I gave the interview, and then later I got a call after a day telling that you're selected. And I'm like, it was like a shock. And it just reminded me that even though when I'm hopeless, or when I lose hope, or my faith is just gone, but God actually told I know the plans I have for you, plans of peace and good, which will give you an unexpected end. So this was not that I was expecting, but God is really faithful, I can say. I can say most of my time, I would not say 100% I was faithful. Yes, there were times I was unfaithful to God, but still, God has been so faithful to me, and He's given me this job. And I completely agree that this is His will, because the perks that I got for this job were it's a hybrid. I have to just travel 2 days, and I would get a UK shift, which I like. I don't like doing night shifts. And also, I get a Saturday, Sunday week off. And on top of that, they also gave me a huge bonus. Yeah, it's a joining bonus, it seems, which I didn't expect at all. And and yes, I'm so thankful, and I would like to thank church because I think in January you had 10 days fasting prayer. I'm pretty sure that God has actually heard your prayer and answered your prayers, because I feel like God listens to the prayers to people who intercede for others. And I'm really blessed and happy that I'm coming to TLSC. And thank you all for your prayers, and for the prayers that the family doing too. Please do continue. Maybe I'll get another bonus, hopefully. Yeah, that's also. I just want to thank God. God bless this testimony. Thank you.